Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started. And off we go from Cleveland. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Right to the air goes Sanders. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And he stopped immediately there. Jordan Brooks on the tackle.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
They'll stay on the ground with Jenkins. And same result. He's going to take this just to the line of scrimmage before running into a brick wall. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Sanders. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The rookie from Colorado on target with that throw. They've got a first down. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage. No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
And it's Viking 18. 76, go.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 39. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Bronco 80. Ready.
They'll run from the gun. It's Jenkins. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the...
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on 2nd. The Dolphins' 22-yard line. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point.
Go! Viking 18.
Sanders to throw. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Browns. From 21 yards away. And the Browns will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Here we go, Jack. And get back to 50.
They'll try and throw for it. It's caught. And it's 8-0. Interesting. I mean, they're putting their foot on the gas here early, going for 2 to go up 8-0.
Well, after that drive, you have to believe that they thought to themselves, if we can do that, what's another 2 yards? Let's go get those and get 2 points as a result.
get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane, 76 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And this is now a one-point game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. A tight one. 8-7 our score after one on EA Sports. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it second down and 12. To throw is Sanders. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Come on. 60 bikes. Go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sanders checks it down to Jenkins. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Call it a loss of 2 there on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Corey Bojorquez now. Malik Washington deep for Miami. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. First throw now for the backup Tua Tagovailoa. To the right side and complete to Washington. A gain there of 21 yards.
Time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Second and 10.
Go ahead.
Tua sets up to pass it. A short one here, secured by the tight end Waller. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Up the middle, Achane. 81 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first down.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Short throw going to be caught by Waller. And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7 our score. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. First carry for the Boise State Bronco, Alexander Madison. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Tua going to throw. He's going to launch it for Washington. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Browns force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10.
Intercepted. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On the set. Buffalo 18. Panther 11. Panther Dragon 60. 19 Lions. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Let go.
From the gun, it's Shador. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Out of the gun here, Sanders. Into the hands of Cedric Tillman. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10.
And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved.
Ready.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Go. Go. Go.
To throw again, here is Sanders. And that is taken in by Njoku. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready? Coconut, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
From the gun, it's... And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Second and 10.
Let's go. Bronco 80.
Throwing, Sanders. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10.
Liking it. Warriors 70. Trap 50, trap 50. Ready, right?
Throwing again, it's Sanders. And that's going to be incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
On fourth down, on is Corey Bajorquez to punt. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The drive starts with a run from Achane. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. This is a game, Charles, it's been fairly starved for offense. Really not much in that first half. We'll see if they can get something going here as we look toward the third quarter.
And not just a chance to finally get a little more offense going, but to erase that small deficit they currently trailed by. I think they'd send a pretty powerful message to the opposite sideline if they drive it right down the field coming out of the half.
Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. In motion, the tight end. Looking to pass. Tua. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
19 yards. First down, Dolphins.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 111 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 44-yard line. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
A 3rd quarter now and a 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10.
Cowboy at the 60, at the 60.
Back to throw. It's complete downfield out left to his running back. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. They'll get 34 yards there.
First down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
70, at the 60, at the 60.
They'll run. Achane. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
And now they'll shift things around.
19 Lion. Go.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. This one thrown underneath to Achane. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Dolphins have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2.
Dolphins 15. Browns 8.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
23-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Ready.
Sanders. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. So the completion gets him just a yard. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
77 Pirates, 79 Broncos.
Here's Sanders. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
To throw now, here's Sanders. Over the middle, complete to Judy. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence. The big plays are out there.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, very little daylight there. They'll get a couple up to the 44.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
70, trap 60, trap 60.
Sanders to throw. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down.
A 2-yard gain.
How about this? They'll change it at the line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try it now with Jenkins. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they wind up going backwards. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. Give him 12 yards there. The Dolphins have a 1st down.
A gain of 12. And the Dolphins 1st down.
He'll drop to throw. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Nick Westbrook-Akine, 24 yards. And the Dolphins have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now up to 14.
Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Well, Charles, you remember their last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, but you understand why they did in this close game late. Now, though, the road back is even tougher.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And it was fair to look back and say the 4th down was a moment where this one was decided. But as you mentioned, understandable about why they went for it. But, hey, a lot of credit to the guys on the defensive side of the ball. They knew they'd have to defend in that situation, and they got it done. As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Okay, break.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Ready.
To throw is Sanders. That's going to be caught by Judy. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Go.
Sanders going to throw again. He's got a man. That's Bond. And he is going to have a Browns first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. And inside room with Jenkins. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. They'll come up now. 2nd and 9.
Come on, set. Cougar 19.
Once again, Jenkins. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. A big play looming on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run here with Jenkins. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Bronco 80. Ready.
Now Sanders. Throw left side, he's got Tillman. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Brings up
18
2nd and
Rattler,
11
18
at
Rattler.
the 34-yard line.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Take it to him. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Looking to throw. Sanders. That is caught. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 13-yard line.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And now defensively in the 2-minute drill, the big key to me, make sure you understand your assignments, and anytime you get a chance to tackle someone in bounds, get them on the ground.
Warriors, 70, 79 Broncos. Go.
Back to throw again. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Okay, ready?
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Open man, that's Tillman. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6.
It's 4th down.
Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down.
Hawk 70, Hawk.
Gets it out quickly here to the left flat. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Okay, break.
Now first and goal.
Ready.
And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your off.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least one play. And the Dolphins are indeed going to get this, and that should all but do it. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though.